Alright, Telcoin Tel crypto review. What is Telcoin crypto review? Alright, so Telcoin is one of those coins that is really flying under the radar. It has a lot of use case and it's attacking a really big market, which we're going to talk about later on in this video. But my mentor and Alexandra Huck, who is a big influencer on Twitter, has been going on and on about it for the last couple months. So I finally found the time to read the white paper, really take a look at what Telcoin is all about. I was blown away. And in this video, I'm going to present what I learned through reading the white papers. So you don't have to, you can just spend your time just watching this 10-minute or so video to learn everything you need to know about Telcoin. Anyways, whether you're returning to this channel or you're new to this channel, please be sure to do me this one favor, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and now we can finally get into knowing all there is to know about Telcoin. Alright, like with all the coin reviews that I do, we've got to talk about what is Telcoin. What is the problem that they're trying to solve? Now, Telcoin is the first crypto to tap into the synergies between the reach of mobile telecoms and the borderless nature of blockchain technology. Based in the World Bank, they did a report back in 2016 or 2017 and said that there was 5 times more mobile phones in the world than active bank accounts. There were 5 billion mobile phones compared to 1.2 billion active bank accounts. What that means is it was easier, and it still is easier, to capitalize on mobile phone service as compared to banking services. And that is what Telcoin is capitalizing on. Telcoin aims to provide their mobile partners' customers with access to the digital economy. We're talking about online remittances, transfers, payments, and e-commerce. They're not a competitor, but they are more of a complement to the mobile telecoms, bringing users to mobile money, crypto-backed solutions, and mobile wallets. And this is interesting because they're encroaching on the field, on the space of traditional banks, because if mobile network can basically become banks, then why do we need traditional banks for? That brings us to the question, why telecoms? Well, the first reason is trust, because these mobile networks, these mobile telecoms already have the trust of their customers, more or less. And Telcoin is leveraging that trust to provide a bridge between mobile money and cryptocurrencies, while building their own brand with their mobile partners' customer base. Second, it's all about reach, because with their mobile partners, if they get the telecoms on board, then that gives us a shortcut to 5 billion people without having to pay a dime for marketing. I mean, look, in developing worlds like Africa, most people do not have banks, but they do have phones, so it's a no-brainer to provide financial services on mobile. This is what Telcoin is going to bait the telecoms with. And the third is KYC compliance, or know your customer compliance. Most exchanges really require a traditional bank account to prove KYC. But this is kind of impossible for the unbanked in developing countries where most people, they don't have banks. So becoming that bridge, Telcoin can enable the unbanked to get into the crypto game. And also, telecoms have better KYC than banks. I mean, they have you on their phone, so they have your call records, your text message records, your locations, pretty much anything that they need to verify you. So what's the background story? So Telcoin really saw it. The World Bank reported that 2 billion people were unbanked, meaning 35% of the global adult population don't have access to basic financial services. This includes nearly half of the developing world, which Telcoin really aims to empower. And this is huge for Africa especially, because a lot of investment is happening in Africa from China, Cardano, things like that. So Africa, over the next several years, it's going to be big. And over there, they might not have banks, leaving people unbanked, but almost everybody, as far as I know, has a mobile phone. And a special case happened with Kenya, because regarding Kenya, they actually banked their citizens by providing mobile money accounts. Most of them still don't have traditional bank accounts. It's only the minority that has those traditional bank accounts. Most of them use that mobile money account. This question we want to ask is, why would telecoms adopt this? Well, in short, it'll increase revenue and offer them another avenue of growth. So another passive income stream, kinda. With Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram invading into their territory, because they now provide calls, texting, and now some crypto projects are providing data provisions, the telecoms really need to innovate. And what better way to innovate by invading into the financial services industry using Telcoin? Mobile operators will benefit with Telcoin use cases, such as exchanging remittances, roaming payments, and increased adoption of their mobile money. And here's the smart thing, Telcoin will benefit from this because each transaction, each sending and receiving of Telcoin will charge a transaction fee of 0.5%. That is applied when customers buy or sell Telcoin from from their mobile operator. Every buy is 0.5%. That is like highway robbery, which is great for Telcoin hodlers. Talk a little bit about Telcoin use cases. But first, I just want to let you know that the remittance market is a 500 billion market, and that is the first focus of Telcoin. For mobile operators, there's also the case of providing access to cryptos, which Telcoin also provides. So the primary use case is going to be first remittances. Telcoin can facilitate easy and cheap remittances via Telcoin to and from mobile money platforms. And then there's the access to cryptocurrency, which I don't need to explain. There's also something called network prepaid airtime top-up, which gives you the ability to purchase and transfer airtime via Telcoin. And then there's crypto-backed card payments, basically a prepaid Visa card that spends Telcoin or any other crypto asset in real time. Telcoin wallets are generally associated with mobile phone numbers, which gives central bank compliance, and Telcoin can use smart contracts to really automate revenue sharing or taxation. Get into the technical details, the crypto details. And if you're a little bit scared, don't worry, it's not that technical. But Telcoin is based on the Ethereum blockchain, so what that means is they have both the advantages and the drawbacks of Ethereum. Now, Telcoin has 100 billion supply, but it doesn't have as many subdivisions as either Ethereum or Bitcoin. It really only stops at 0.01 Telcoin. That's as small as you can get. So in reality, there's actually fewer Telcoins than there actually is Wei, which is Ethereum's subdivision, and Satoshi's, which is Bitcoin's subdivision. So Telcoin Limited will actually bait their mobile network partners with free Telcoin, which is an asset. How much those operators will get depend on how integrated they are with Telcoin. Now, the purpose of this supply given to the mobile operators is to provide their users with liquidity, because these mobile operators need liquidity to sell to users who want to buy Telcoin. These mobile operators will likely want to always maintain a certain level of Telcoin in their wallet, and where are they going to get that Telcoin? Well, they're probably going to have to buy it from the open market. So this is really how Telcoin aims to snake their users. The users will have access to their mobile money with their link to their mobile operator, who is integrated with Telcoin, and this will give users access to payment solutions, which is secured and managed with 3 private keys. When it comes to proof of stake, unfortunately, it doesn't look like users like you and I could stake Telcoin as far as I know. If it's different, let me know in the comments below, because I didn't look too deeply into this. But it looks like from the white paper, only GSM Association, mobile network operators, and their partners will be given the right to be issued Telcoin. Half of the Telcoin supply will be set aside for mobile network issuance based on integration stages with Telcoin for the mobile operator. The other way that I can think of that you can make some passive income off Telcoin is by being a liquidity provider on Uniswap or something, by providing liquidity for Telcoin. But if you know some ways to make some passive income with Telcoin, please let us know in the comments below so we can all learn from you. If you're wondering why remittances, well, the answer to that is because it's a large addressable market that is ripe for disruption and offers a great deal of potential collaboration with telecoms who don't have much of a footprint in that space. Right now, telecoms would have to partner up with banks in order to do remittances. But I mean, think about it. If you're going to go to Western Union to do a remittance to send $1,000 back to your family back in your own country, they're going to eat up a lot of fees, way more than it's going to be eaten up by using Telcoin. So that's the selling point there. And in addition to that, it's going to be way faster and cheaper than using Western Union. So people are going to switch. Now, for those of you who are new to crypto, CoinGecko is a place to go and check out your coins. So we're on Telcoin. And if you're wondering how to buy Telcoin, you basically go all the way down to exchange here. And you can see that KuCoin and QuickSwap are really the only 2 ways to buy Telcoin. I mean, you could also go on Uniswap because I feel it's an ERC20 token, so it should be on Uniswap as well. All right, let's talk about my opinion on Telcoin. Now, I really heard about Telcoin from Alexandra Huck, who is on Twitter here under this profile /Huck Alexandra, someone that I follow. She has some really good picks, and Telcoin and Cardano were 2 of them. And I think she runs her own Cardano pool. But otherwise, my mentor from IM Academy really has like a big list. This is just a subset of it, of coins that are worth investing in. And Telcoin was one of them, and his list is like 100 or something cryptos or something like that. So it's a very big list. There's never ending amount of cryptos he's researching. He's in several groups with very powerful people listening to what the next big coin will be. So Telcoin was sitting into one of those chat rooms. So that's how I found out about it. He's reading the white paper. Telcoin is really doing something that other crypto projects aren't even taking a look at, aren't even taking a glance at. And they're doing something that can really help a lot of people, which is banking the unbanked with mobile operators or their phones. And each buy or sell movement from one wallet to another is going to incur fees, which I assume a lot of that value is going to be locked inside the value of Telcoin because there's a use case for it. The mobile operators will demand them if their customers demand them, and that is going to raise the price. So if you hold Telcoin starting from right now, wait till 5 years later and see what that value of that Telcoin that you're holding, what that bag that you're holding is going to be worth. And again, there were fewer Telcoins than Satoshis and Ways because you can't really break it down that much. You can break down Satoshis and ETH like no tomorrow, but with Telcoin, it's only 0.01. Even though only 25% of the supply is distributed to the public, I think this coin is a very solid play. It's not a passive income generator, but if they pull this off, you can be sitting on some pretty huge profits. I would say just grab like $1,000 worth of Telcoin and see what happens in 5 years. Again, that's not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing in cryptocurrencies, but that's probably what I would do if I'm buying Telcoin. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you got something, hope you learned something about Telcoin, and if you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies and the coins that I'm reviewing, then please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, check out these other videos on cryptocurrencies and passive income, and I'll see you next time. Peace!